stage with my hands held up because I'm black. And I'm pretty sure I've never gotten target practice tattooed on my back. You see, white supremacy is a disease, not a fact. God never said that the white man was better than the black. Let me repeat myself. I walked on this stage with my hands held up because I'm black. And I'm pretty sure I've never gotten target practice tattooed on my back. You see, white supremacy is a disease, not a fact. God never said that the white man was better than the black. She's light-skinned, what does she know? That my melanin skin still glow? That to a racist cop, I'm another Negro. And to our history books, we were the right women for being so close. So close to the white kin. So close to match their white skin. So close that I could almost fit in. So close that they impregnated us again and again and again. So, no matter what shade of black I am, I stand here to say that I can't breathe must have not been enough to stop. Selling CDs and being black gets you shot. And God forbid you reach for your license when a cop asks. And Lord, please don't let them see a teacher with some assets that gets raped. Or what about the Photoshop mugshot when we're already deceased? They don't respect us when we're alive, so what makes us think they will when we're 6 feet deep? They tell us to silently protest when another black man or woman drops dead and another mother falls to her knees. I'm tired of the news saying another black life taken, but a cop on paid leave. When it should be saying bad cops arrested for murder on every big screen. Justice served on every radio stream. Instead of calling those cops criminals instead of endangered men and those types of things. Because all of their victims were unarmed, black, educated, young, female, male, shot, killed, murdered, gone, grieve, fight, protest, peace, still no justice. Thank you. I am Blue the Poet.
That's my sister! Yes,
I could have shot a video to, and it could have been a single. You know what I mean? So I try to focus my attention as much as I can on getting the vision out.
You might give us an insight on your creative vision, how that works when you're in creative projects?
Well, it's all storytelling. So it's about the narrative that I want to create. You know what I mean? What's the topic of discussion? What's the fundamental basis of, you know, this application of art? It's not, most times it's not abstract. From trap music to urban legend to King to T.I. versus T.I.P., Paper Trail, they all have very distinct messages, and the imagery must go. It must support that. I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you for the insight. Okay, so here at NCCU, our motto is truth and service.
Okay.
So as you begin to grow as a music icon or entertainment icon in general, what projects like Buy Back the Block, what made it so important to you?
I mean, okay, so gentrification is happening everywhere, it seems like. And I believe, picked up on enough insightful perspective of people who've experienced it prior to me experiencing it, to where I could kind of wrap my mind around what to do a lot quicker when it was my turn. For instance, I speak to Jay about, you know, the gentrification of Brooklyn. We talk about that all the time. We have talked about it. And Puff, we talk about the gentrification of Harlem. So when it happened to my city, where but not just my city, my neighborhood, where I come from, I felt like I should participate in the growth of this community and make sure that the standards and ideologies are maintained. And there's no way to do that without significant ownership.
I agree. So with your support of the Black community, how did the boycott of Houston's restaurant challenge your activism, challenge the activism of racism and discrimination?
How did it challenge my activism?
In general, I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Say it again.
So with your support of the Black community,
Yeah.
So we just spoke about that. So how did the boycott of Houston's restaurant, how did that impact your view of like racism and discrimination?
Well, I think one thing it showed me that our racism isn't necessarily intentional. A lot of it comes from a lack of knowledge and understanding. If people are willing to accept that they don't know and they seek guidance, proper guidance, and have a sincere passion to like get better, you know. But I also saw that even in unintentional discrimination and racism, there can still be a want or a desire to not alienate their racist consumer base. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to be racist personally, but I just don't want to offend the people who come here that might be racist. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of got to scrap all that, get all that off the table, because you can't straddle the fence.
You cannot.
You know, at the end of the day, what you gonna be? What you gonna stand for? You know, or you gonna be a decent human being, stand up for equality and the things that the Constitution say that we're supposed to represent in this country? Or are you gonna just believe that because of the color of your skin that you're better than everybody else? And that's such a poorly positioned argument that it just isn't. It's not intelligent to me.
My God, hello.
We love you, T.I. Man, love you too. Love and respect.
That's what the guy is so fine.
Beautiful moment.
Baby.
Please have a great and safe weekend.
She said period. Thank you.